Hey YouTube, this is Firewizard23 and welcome back to Quest for Glory 4 in the Shadows of Darkness. Let's head back to the monastery now that we have information from the TRAP machine. Let's use the Dark One sign on the door to open her up. Yes, Igor, we get it. It's bad. Open the door. We get it. Go away. Shoo, 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 shoo. Alright. Open her up.
You push the Dark One.
Yep. Alright. I will skip repeat messages just so we can get on with the game. Alright, so like they said, hexapuses are fond of garlic, but there's actually another way to get past Hector the hectopus. We may destroy him. So, being a magician... Force bump! Force bump! Oh, you managed to damage the hexapus slightly.
You've managed to damage the hexapod slightly.
Yep. Whacking him. After you bombard the poor creature, it dies. I think it said poor Hector. Okay, so we have killed Hector the hectopus. I think it says he's dead or something. Yep.
It's a six-tentacled octopus.
Oh, it doesn't mention that he's dead.
It doesn't die.
Okay. So, we're still trying to figure out what is up with this fireplace. There doesn't seem to be any indication that it was ever used.
The fireplace looks as though it hasn't been used in years. There are no logs on the log holders, nor is there any sign of ashes or other debris.
But remember, this
There are some small
holder,
scratches on the stone underneath this brass log
The brass
holder.
log holder has scratches under it like it's been moved. Let's check this out. Bingo! Alright. Oh boy.
There is a cold feeling down here that chills your bones and sets the hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh. Welcome to your nightmare.
Okay. We better save this here as... secret room. We are underneath the monastery. Let's have a look around, shall we?
The walls of this creepy place glisten with liquid, as if they were oozing with the blood of ancient sacrifices. It's cold down here, as if all your body warmth was being leached away from you.
What is this?
You've seen some pretty ridiculous things in your time, and that's certainly one of them.
Okay. What's this on the wall over here?
Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One,
The Dark One.
surrounded by arcane letters. A notch next to the A makes you think that perhaps that is some sort of starting point for the letters.
So, presuming clockwise, A-V-O-O-Z-L. Avuzel. Ugh. And we can't quite see it, so I'm move aside. What's this?
The huge barrel is labeled Cask of Amontillado. This must be the fabled spirit that provided most of the income and fame of the monastic order here. It is rumored to provide strange and mystical visions to those who taste freely of its contents.
To those who taste freely of its contents. That's important. And just for the hell of it, what happens when we cast Detect Magic here?
This place practically vibrates with dark magic. You get a momentary vision of nameless rites and unspeakable rituals before the spell cuts off. Any individual magical impressions are lost among the overall dark magical aura.
And what's this?
There is a huge book on the altar. The binding looks like stretched human skin, with letters and markings written in dried blood. The letters spell out Necrophilicon. And what could that mean? Oh, that's it. Something like the Silmarillion for of the love of death. There's something very, very wrong and dangerous about this book.
And it is best to stay away from it. Actually, you really shouldn't touch the book or that statue, but what we do want to touch is this desk. What's this? Let's open the desk.
The desk is, naturally, locked.
Well, we can open it with our open spell, but I'm guessing because of the nature of this place, we might want to stand some distance away. Open! Alright.
A swirling cloud of undoubtedly poisonous gas surrounds the desk for a few seconds after your spell opens it. Then the cloud subsides.
Alright. Well, let's look at some of this stuff.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's desk and find the diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark One rituals. It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone, there to be forever guarded by followers. The second ritual shall be placed in the Stone of Squids, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul. The next ritual shall be placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree, and guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark visions shall find it. The mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. And the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor, for safekeeping. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where is the heart ritual?
Okay, so that gave information on 6 of the Dark One rituals. Remember, those are the ones that Piotr wrote about in the Adventurer's Logbook in the Adventurers Guild. Couple of interesting notes. It mentions that the mouth ritual is underneath the Dark One's sign near the Dark One's cave, but we took the Dark One's sign and there was nothing under it. Plot point. It also mentioned where the bone... I just want to mention another really funny thing about that. It mentions, like, it was all serious about the 6 of them, but the last one was, and this heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor for safekeeping. What the hell made him so special? And then we have the note showing that it's clearly been lost somewhere. Alright, but it was kind of interesting what it said about the blood ritual. It says that it shall be hidden magically within the monastery itself, and only those who willingly seek the visions of the Dark One shall find it. And this says that those who take freely of its contents are for those who freely want to see visions of the Dark One. Let's give this a taste.
You tap the huge cask of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've ever tasted, assuming that you're not an aficionado of dragon's breath. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Cheers, mate. Ooh! Oh, no! Ah, what a serene little picture. The quaint little happy monk. Oh. Who's messing with the lights? Oh no!
Man, have you got a headache? Fortunately, the Dark One rising seems to be just a vision, not the reality.
Yet. But, look at the cask.
A scroll has formed from the cask's wine droplets.
Wing.
You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has a symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
I feel like there was something else about that paper. Let me read that paper again. I'm trying to remember the other funny thing about that.
You rifle through the... It said something about the first ritual. The next ritual should be placed in the hot mouth.
Nope. Oh, no, I guess that was it. The last ritual lining just... And the hot ritual shall be left to someone named Gregor for safekeeping. What the hell make it so great? Let's head over here. What is this little thingamajig right here?
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving.
So it looks like a domovoi, but it's just all dry.
You retrieve...
Grab the Dark One sign. Okay, so we gained some interesting information. Interesting. Let's go back and see Dr. Crane, because I want to see... I'm trying to get him to do something. Alright. I'm trying to trigger something here. Oh, working on Frankie.
Ah, it is truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young friend? The sun has risen right on schedule and will undoubtedly set according to the proper laws of celestial mechanics.
Let's ask him about... What about Antwerp?
Antwerps are truly fascinating species. They reproduce by splitting into a number of tiny Antwerps, each with their own genetic code. They cannot split voluntarily, however. They only reproduce when cut or stabbed. My test Antwerps came from Spielberg Valley, where there was an Antwerp population explosion last spring.
Population explosion? Let's go back to science again. Okay, he doesn't mention it. Get out of here.
Should you ever visit Silmaria, I should be most...
No, yeah, he's not going to do it. I'm trying to get him to mention the rehydration solution. As far as I know, my game does not have the Domovoid bug in it. So, I'm hoping we can avoid that in this playthrough. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Let's rest here for a sec. Oh, Burgermeister comes out, closes his windows. Let's make it night, because then I want to check something outside the gates. People have asked me if I'm going to show the dreams. I'm probably not going to. They don't really have a huge impact on the game, so I'm not going to bother with that. You can have weird dreams by laying next to the staff or
to protect it from things that go bump in the night. You cannot leave the town this way.
Unless you were to levitate. And unlike Late Blight's playthrough, I actually am a wizard and I can levitate. Yay! I just realized it might not be dark enough for her to show up. Oh, I'm sorry, I might have given that away. I'm looking for a certain person to show up at night. Will she? Oh, I think it's night 3 is the first night she shows up. The person shows up. So anyway, let's levitate. Levitate down. Okay, so we got in and out of the gate. Let's head to bed. It's been a long day. Let's knock. Your movement, other side of the door, they unlock. Let's get inside. Let's have a seat, eat some dinner. I like to take my time with this game. I don't really rush
Dinner
things.
tonight is garlic stew with vegetables.
Nice. Okay, let's head up to bed. Oh, so tired.
You want?
Lock the door, head in. I seem to remember in this game that you can cause certain things to happen by just sleeping until morning in the bed.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Not tonight, apparently. Okay. Never mind. Let's wake up and go have breakfast. I was completely wrong. I remember when I first played this game, just sleeping at night, you can cause pretty much everything you want to happen, so. Don't worry. Firewizard23's got your backs, people. Don't worry.
It's a typical country breakfast. Fried beets and sausage with garlic for a garnish.
I wish we could talk to Bella, but we can't right now. Let's get out of here. Okay. And it's the start of day 3.
Still you.
Yeah, we're still remaining. Alright, so I think I will see you guys next time, and let's play Quest for Glory for the Shadows of Darkness. Take care, and bye-bye for now.